Hello everybody, it's vanburman here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking, I mentioned it before in one of my previous videos yesterday, or the day before, whenever it was that the video went up when I was talking about the live stream, but I want to do some videos on, computer bits and stuff, as I have been doing previously, but there's a lot of stuff I haven't shown you guys, so I really just wanted to sort of get that started, and I'll just give you a diagnostics? No, that's not right, is it? An overview about what has happened. So for those of you that don't know, just to catch you all up, I had the Phoenix build before that I mentioned to you all and showed off to you all, which was the GTX 1080 Phoenix Edition by Gamewood. And it's a lovely card. It kept it really cool, looked pretty cool in my opinion, had like the little RGB bit at the top as well that, I quite liked in my old case, which is cool. But since then, I actually bought a full computer off a guy at work, which I've then sort of cherry-picked the parts from that I wanted, added it with my own, made two computers out of it effectively. My cousin bought the other one, and I obviously made the one that I have now, which is powering everything, powered the live stream, all that sort of stuff. Now, some of you may have obviously seen some of the pictures. I have posted some of it up on Instagram, so you may have seen it up on there, for example. But yes, we haven't actually gone through the spec or the naming or any of that stuff from the previously, since the Phoenix one. So I sold the Phoenix graphics card. I decided to keep the graphics card that was in the other computer. So you're obviously thinking it must be a sizable upgrade at least, and that's true. It was a 1080 Ti, Founders Edition one by Asus, I don't know, however you want to pronounce it. And the 1080 Ti, I actually got more for it used than I paid for it new. Thanks, cryptocurrency mining. But yeah, basically that's why, because the prices went up. So there was actually some guy in America that bought it as well from me off eBay, but I made a clear profit even with the eBay fees and everything, and you know how much those cards and things go for. So yeah, incredible really. Bought at the right time, sold at probably the best time as well, to be fair. Anyway, moving on from that. So the name for the computer has reverted back to Odin. I know I retired the name, but I wasn't expecting to upgrade. It wasn't a thing I thought I was going to do. I spent a load of money upgrading to that one, getting that card, getting that processor, all those bits, and I thought that was me done. So as part of the computer that I bought, I got, an AIO, a Corsair H115i, what else did it have? 1000 watt Corsair RM power supply, fully modular one. Doesn't start spinning the fans until it's using 350 or 400 watts or something like that, so under idle stuff there's no spin up at all, which is good for obviously acoustics. And shiny new case. I'm trying to think what else I've really used out of it. I think that's probably about it, and I've done my own little upgrades and stuff since, which I probably would have done anyway, some of the stuff that's in there. And yes, which has led me to my new computer with a new case. Like I say, if you may have seen it if you look on Instagram, but on my Instagram, which is vanburman, I'm pretty sure everything's vanburman. So, and now I got to the point where I now have two 1080 Ti's, both Founders Edition cards. The one I bought recently is an EVGA 1080 Ti, and the other one is obviously the Asus one that I had from the full computer that I bought previously. So we will be showing that off at some point. I'll be doing some benchmarking and stuff if you guys want to see that, because I do actually have, this was actually a video I was going to do ages ago, but I do actually have some benchmarks from the actual 1080, because obviously the 1080 upgraded from two 780 Ti's that are in SLI, and I did a comparison video on those two, and the results are not too surprising, to be fair. Some of them are very surprising, but it's just the oddities sometimes you get with SLI and that sort of thing. But now I've got the two 1080 Ti's in SLI, obviously they're going to massively crush the single 1080, but I just thought it was be interesting to show you guys what I've been up to, how the computer now looks, and all that sort of stuff. So it is sort of like almost top of the line on everything. I mean, it's only a 7700K, it's not one of the extreme core processors, it's not the 8700K, mainly because I don't really yeah, I know I just bought another 1080 Ti, but I don't really see the point in spending that money for that upgrade. And also, it's having that upheaval. Like, I can't think of anything worse about taking the motherboard out and doing all that stuff again. Slotting in another graphics card and putting an SLI bridge on is not as big of a deal. Nowhere near. It's like if I wanted to add a new drive or something, you know, that would just be easy peasy. I wouldn't really think too much about it. But, you know, the 2-3 terabyte standard storage drives have been totally fine. So that's not an issue in terms of storage and that sort of stuff. But no, it did really well. It held up quite well over the streaming period. I've done a bit of overclocking with it. I sort of managed to get a pretty decent amount, actually. If I could keep it cool enough, I could maintain a 5 gigahertz overclock. But unfortunately, because I do like to have things on, you know, quieter presets for like the cooling and the fans and all that sort of stuff. And if I was happy to turn up to performance, I could probably comfortably use the 7700K at 5 gigahertz, but I'm not really about that. I'd rather leave it cooler, have a lot less voltage running through it, and, you know, just the performance gains are pretty good, to be fair, but not enough for me to be actually all that bothered. But, you know, it's one of them, each to their own and all that. So, yeah. Just thought I'd give you all a quick video, let you know what's going on, what's potentially coming up, and, you know, it might be a bit of interest to some people. I know the Phoenix video was very well received, so, yeah, we'll wait and see as and when I get around to doing the Odin one. Obviously, as I alluded to, schedules may be a bit all up in the air because I have to move and all that malarkey, so, you know, that will kick in at some point and affect my schedule if I don't really have a schedule, but you know what I mean. Affect my stuff, affect what's going on. But yes, I have a suspicion, a slight suspicion that you may enjoy the computer that's been built. So, at any rate, that's about it. Yeah, nothing more to say. If you guys got any suggestions, do let me know about whatever. If there's certain bits you want to see, or if you know, want me to talk through something, or I don't know. I'm open. I'm easy. Not the first time people have said that about me, but no, I'm kidding. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you all very soon. Goodbye for now.